Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It's Friday and it's 8:30. I have actually been up and done things, although I've come back to bed with a bowl of cereal and a cup of tea. Um, I'm having a lazy morning, but I'm clearly not having like a lay-in sleep, if that makes sense. Damien's coming at 11 to do all of the jobs that need doing here. I'm going out for lunch with Virginia, which I mentioned yesterday. But I've also managed to get myself a sunbed session for 12. So I'll probably leave here at about, I don't know, 22 or something, get myself parked up, maybe a bit before, and go do that. And then I'll meet Virginia for lunch. And we're going to hang around probably until about, well, she's got to be somewhere else at 3 o'clock. So that's worked out really well for me picking Kenzie up from school. So I'll do that as well. I've already cleaned the bathroom because with Damien fitting the taps in the bathroom, I didn't want him to find, dirt and grime. So I've given the bathroom a good clean. I've also tidied up the kitchen, put dishes in the dishwasher, just general morning tidy up. I've put the clothes away in the boys' room because, again, got someone coming in to do stuff. I didn't want them to see piles of laundry and that kind of stuff. Made Kenzie's bed, emptied the bins in the bathroom and upstairs. So isn't it terrible to be vain? The thing is, when he came to do the downstairs tap for that emergency and he pulled everything out of the under sink cupboard, there was so much junk in there and it was flooded and it was disgusting and I felt thoroughly ashamed of myself. And he saw all of that. And then on my list is clean out the drawer under the cooker. You know, the junk drawer that everybody has in their house. I'm sure everybody has a junk drawer. And my job was to clean that out, which I do periodically. And he came to measure up the cooker and wanted to see how deep it went under the cabinet and pulled the drawer out. And I was like, oh my goodness, Damien, you are finding all my secret dirty horrors. And he laughed. I was like, I can't have him find any secret dirty horrors in the bathroom as well. So, yeah. It motivated me. I'm going to talking of motivation. I didn't realise how competitive I was. I did win the step challenge yesterday against my sister Jackie, but you might want to see how that happened because every time I got a notification to say she was catching me up, I had to do something about it. I was not going to let her get in front. So I'll just show you a little clip right here of what I got up to a lot last night. What are you playing?
Zelda, but it's rubbish. The touch screens just don't work. As in, for the actual game itself. It's a rubbish idea. I thought that when I first played it, it was rubbish. It's brings up the point.
Do you think I'm competitive?
Much.
There you go. There's a side of me you probably didn't think I had, a very competitive streak. And then because I was so close to 20,000 steps, I wanted to make my phone buzz again. My watch buzz again, my Fitbit, to tell me I'd done my 20k steps. So I stood and did that again for another 1,000 steps until I'd reached the buzz on the watch on the fit. I'm pointing with my head just there, the Fitbit. Yeah, slightly embarrassed about that as well. And for those of you, another third embarrassing thing, for those of you that spent so much time rewatching the video yesterday to find Mini Spog, my bad, totally forgot to insert him into the video at any point. So thanks for the extra views. Thanks for being such fun people and playing along with it. But I totally forgot to hide him in the video, sorry. He will be in today's, I promise. And I'm loving the fact that so many people are getting involved with this and looking for Mini Spog and hashtagging Mini Spog in the comments. So thank you for being such fun people. Now I'm going to drink my tea and probably watch some YouTube videos actually. Well, Damien has arrived and he's currently trying to fit the new cooker top. But because it's an IKEA one, he's just hoping it all fits as it should. He's measured it and everything, but IKEA have completely different sizes for everything than standard UK. So we'll see how it goes. we currently have odd taps, and there is a reason for that. These are the nice new taps. So this is no longer leaking and broken and disgusting. But there's a corroded bolt up there which will not come off. And also the, whatever it's called, that isolates it isn't working properly. So over the weekend we have to keep spraying WD-40 on that bolt so that he can loosen it, and he's getting a new isolator, and he'll come and do that on Monday. So we only have one new tap at the moment. That there is the old cooker top, which I need to take to the tip. That is the old tap I need to take to the tip. This is the lovely new hob, which is all touch button now. So that's all done. And we now have hot water coming out the hot water tap and cold water coming out the cold water tap, rather than the other way around, which is what it was before. Now the indoor jobs are complete. It's time to go and get on the sunbed.
Because when she had her hip surgery,
That does look good, doesn't it? That's balsamic and tomato. And these are garlic mushrooms. Does, doesn't it?
Was that hash brown?
Oh, there's a hash brown. There's no calories in this, right?
No, because it's skinny.
It's a skinny hot chocolate with extra cream.
You forgot the marshmallow, you'll have to do it again. It's going to look like your phone.
Oh well. I've eaten too much and I had a hot chocolate at the end, as you saw, and that was kind of the final straw. That is me done for the day, but I have physically expanded beyond what my rib cage and stomach muscles can cope with. When will I learn? Anyway, I'm now at the school waiting for Kenzie to come out, and I'll take him home with me. I've had too much to eat. That was such a big brunch. That would be my meal for the day done, and I stupidly topped it off with a hot chocolate, which I was in two minds about. And I was like, no, I'm trying to cheer Ginger up. She'll like a hot chocolate. I'll have a hot chocolate with her. Now I'm so sore, but it was worth it. Anyway, it was really lovely meal, and it was really lovely to catch up without children, because it's so hard to actually have a conversation and finish a conversation and listen to a conversation when you have children around. So I'm having a bath, then I've decided to put my pyjamas on because I'm pretty certain my friend will be quite happy with me going over tonight in my pyjamas. But I will message her and just check. But it won't be the first time I've done it, and I'm sure she won't care. So yeah, Yeah, and I'm going to read my book and edit what I've filmed already. Kenzie is home from school. He's had a good day. Good news, his teacher rang me. They found the missing folder with all his GCSE work in it. It got caught up with all the Christmas stuff when they were doing all the wreath making and everything else, and it obviously just got caught up with all that stuff, and when it was picked up and put in the cupboard, the folder must have been amongst it or under it or something, and the whole lot got transferred into the cupboard. So that was really sweet of her. She rang me and said, I found it, and I was like, yay, well done you. So we're all very happy that that's been found, because I mean, she wouldn't have let him fail, but it was, you know, he's put a lot of work into it, so he didn't want to lose it. Anyway, this is the book I'm currently reading, don't know if I said, second book in the Septimus Heap series, and I've only got that much left, and then I can give that back to my sister and she'll give me the next one, which is Psychic. Really good books. They are young adult, sort of, you know, aimed at a younger audience, but that's good for a relaxed, chilled, easy read, but it's not childish, if that makes sense. They're good stories. The next book I'm going to read after that is the follow-on from the Thursday Murder Club, and it's The Man Who Died Twice, and it's part of the Thursday Murder Club series. And then the third one, I believe, comes out in September, which my mother and I are very much looking forward to. So yes, yeah, that will be my next read. I've got that ready to go. So bath, I think, is what I need next. A nice bath to ease my very swollen belly. I am feeling quite sleepy, but I'm moving and what have you, because I'm going out in about 40 minutes. So I have a few things I need to do. I need to get this vlog finished. I need to do some hoovering. So I'm going to do the hoovering, and then see what other jobs need doing. I also need to put some cream on my fingers, some of my hubby nonsense, because my hands are a bit dry and a bit sore and a bit bleedy. I actually don't know how long this video is, so I'm going to end it here because I'm about to head off to my friend's house. I am going to go via my parents because they have something they need taking to the tip as well, and so that's what I've got to do tomorrow, so I may as well go there now, pick that up, and then head over to my friend's house. I'm going in my lounge wear. She didn't care. She's like, of course you can come in that. I was like, excellent, because I really don't want to get dressed again for the effort. There are just some people, aren't there, that you know you can just get away with it. Just rock up in your PJs and they won't care. Those are proper friends, and they'll serve you tea. So I think I'm going to go and do that now, and have a nice, chilled, relaxed evening chatting with her. Oh, excuse me. If I can stay awake long enough. And yeah, then tomorrow, Lee and I are going to take some bits down to the tip. We also have a parcel come, which I think is from Minx Laura, but I wasn't in to receive it this afternoon, so it's at the post office, which means we'll have to go there tomorrow to pick it up. So we'll do that, go to the tip, and then I've suggested to Lee that if the weather's nice, which I believe it will be, that we take a walk along the river, which is near the tip. I think there's like a cafe thing by the river. Cafe thing, like a cafe. And you can just park up there, go for a walk along the river, come back and have lunch or a drink or whatever. I keep hearing it's really good. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I keep hearing it's really good, but I've never been. So I should probably break that cycle of not going and go and see for myself what we think of it. But it's something different, and gets us out, bit of fresh air, bit of exercise. I've not done very much today in the way of exercise, have I, really? Not done that many steps at all, really. I've not even hit my 10,000. Nope, I'm just under 7,000. That's how lazy I've been. Right, you lovely lot. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching.